Intro. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a critical topic in the world of artificial intelligence: building a scalable AI model deployment pipeline. As organizations increasingly leverage machine learning and AI for various applications, the demand for robust, efficient, and scalable deployment pipelines has never been higher. In this video, we will walk you through best practices for creating production-ready workflows that ensure your AI models not only deliver accurate predictions but also perform consistently and efficiently at scale. The importance of deployment pipelines. Before we delve into the specifics of building a scalable deployment pipeline, let's take a moment to understand why deployment pipelines are essential. An AI model deployment pipeline is a series of steps that facilitate the transition of machine learning models from development to production. This process is crucial for several reasons. Firstly, it enables teams to automate the deployment of models, reducing the chances of human error and ensuring consistency. Secondly, it allows for continuous integration and continuous deployment, or CI/CD, meaning that updates to models can be implemented seamlessly without significant downtime. Ultimately, a well-structured deployment pipeline can lead to faster iterations, improved reliability, and enhanced performance of AI applications. Understanding the components of a deployment pipeline. A scalable AI model deployment pipeline typically consists of several key components. First, there's the version control system, where your model code, configurations, and dependencies are stored. This allows teams to track changes over time and revert to previous versions if necessary. Next, we have the continuous integration component. This is where automated testing occurs. Models are validated to ensure they function as expected before deployment. Following that is the deployment stage, where the model is moved to a production environment. Once deployed, monitoring and logging become vital. This ensures that any issues with the model's performance can be detected and addressed promptly. Finally, there's the feedback loop, where insights from the model's performance in the real world can be used to inform further development and refinements. Keeping these components in mind will guide us as we discuss best practices for building an effective pipeline. Best practices for building a scalable deployment pipeline. 1. Use version control extensively. One of the first steps in building an effective deployment pipeline is to implement version control for all aspects of your machine learning project. This includes not just the model code but also data processing scripts, configuration files, and even the datasets themselves. Tools like Git are invaluable for tracking changes over time. By maintaining a clear history of your model's evolution, you can easily identify issues, revert to stable versions, and understand how changes impact your model's performance. 2. Automate testing and validation. Once you have your version control in place, the next step is to automate testing and validation. This process is crucial for ensuring that your models are performing as expected before they go live. You should create a suite of tests that cover various aspects of your model, including unit tests for individual functions, integration tests to ensure different components work together, and end-to-end tests that simulate real-world usage. Automated testing not only saves time but also allows for quicker feedback, enabling your team to catch issues early in the development cycle. 3. Implement continuous integration and continuous deployment, CI/CD. Continuous integration, CI, and continuous deployment, CD, are practices that automate the process of integrating code changes and deploying them to production. CI tools like Jenkins, CircleCI, or GitHub Actions can be configured to automatically run your test suite whenever code changes are made. If the tests pass, the CD pipeline can then automatically deploy the new version of the model. This enables a faster development cycle, allowing your team to deliver updates and improvements more rapidly while minimizing the risk of introducing errors. 4. Containerization and orchestration. When deploying AI models, consider using containerization technologies like Docker. By packaging your model and all its dependencies into a container, you ensure that it runs consistently across different environments. This eliminates the "it works on my machine" problem that often plagues the deployment process. Additionally, for managing multiple containers and scaling your application, orchestration tools like Kubernetes can be invaluable. Kubernetes helps manage the deployment, scaling, and operation of application containers, allowing you to ensure high availability and responsiveness. 5. Monitoring and logging. Once your model is in production, it's vital to have robust monitoring and logging in place. This allows you to track the performance of your model, detect anomalies, and respond quickly to any issues. Monitoring tools like Prometheus or Grafana can help visualize metrics such as latency, throughput, and errors. Logging tools can capture details about the model's predictions, which can be invaluable for debugging. Remember, an AI model's performance can drift over time due to changes in data or user behavior, so ongoing monitoring is essential for maintaining accuracy. 6. Implementing a feedback loop. One of the most critical aspects of a scalable deployment pipeline is the feedback loop. This involves collecting performance metrics and user feedback once the model is deployed. By analyzing this data, you can identify areas for improvement and iterate on your model. For example, if your model's accuracy drops, you might need to retrain it with new data or adjust its parameters. Establishing a clear feedback mechanism allows your team to be responsive to changes and continuously improve your model over time. 7. Security considerations. As you build your deployment pipeline, security should be a top priority. Machine learning models can be vulnerable to various threats, including data poisoning, model inversion, and adversarial attacks. To mitigate these risks, ensure that your data is securely stored and processed. Use encryption for sensitive data both at rest and in transit. Moreover, limit access to your deployment pipeline and production environments to only those who absolutely need it. Regularly audit your systems and stay updated on the latest security practices to protect your models from vulnerabilities. 8. Scalability and performance optimization. As your user base grows, so too will the demand on your AI models. It's crucial to design your deployment pipeline with scalability in mind. This may involve using cloud services that can automatically scale resources up or down based on demand. Load balancing techniques can ensure that incoming requests are distributed evenly across your infrastructure, preventing any single point from becoming a bottleneck. Additionally, techniques like model quantization or distillation can help optimize model performance, allowing your models to run more efficiently. 9. Documentation and knowledge sharing. Finally, never underestimate the importance of thorough documentation and knowledge sharing within your team. As your deployment pipeline evolves, having clear documentation can help onboard new team members faster and ensure that everyone is on the same page. Maintain an internal wiki or documentation site where you can share best practices, guidelines, and lessons learned from past projects. Encourage team members to share insights and experiences, fostering a culture of continuous learning and improvement. Conclusion. Building a scalable AI model deployment pipeline is no small feat, but by following these best practices, you can create a robust and efficient workflow that not only meets your current needs but also adapts to future challenges. As the landscape of machine learning continues to evolve, staying ahead of the curve will require a commitment to continuous improvement and the adoption of new technologies and methodologies. We hope you found this video helpful. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our future content. We'd love to hear your thoughts on AI deployment pipelines in the comments below. What practices have worked for you? Until next time, keep innovating and pushing the boundaries of AI.